Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Progetto M35 Mod 46. It's the Tier 8 Italian premium medium tank with the auto reloader. This one's located on the south spawn of Mountain Pass, and it's under the command of SlyMeerkat, and it's a special day for him today because this replay took place the day before his birthday. Happy birthday! Okay, game's underway. The Progetto, it's a complete work of fiction because it never actually existed. It's a wargaming fake tank, but it's a good tank. In fact, it's one of the best medium tanks they brought out other than the Brask. It's got a 90mm gun which is capable of 240 alpha. It's also got an auto reloader, which means it can load up to 3 shells which can be fired in burst damage. 212mm of pen with standard ammo, with the premium rounds 259. He's knocking a few trees down just to see if the enemy... Oh, T-54 must have seen the tree go down and thought, oh, I'll have to get down into the dip. Either that or that was his intention all along. And he's... Oh, first shot goes into the enemy Progetto. Low roll on the second one. Tries to get the third one, he does! And the Progetto dies! And the Wizzy 120 says thank you. Wizzy 120 only a short distance away, just between the rocks. Now that's Skoda's trying to push us forward, and he's saying to him, don't advance. You're pushing me in front of the enemy, and you can't afford to do that because that's a big no-no. Yeah, look at this. He's pushing him forward, and that could be well, it could be recorded as a troll for doing that. The surprising thing is he's supposedly a good player, but you don't do that sort of thing to someone. And now we've spotted there are some enemy tanks at the far end. A Barask, 2 Barasks. Okay, that shot did hit, but hit a critical hit. And now the Skoda, who's in trouble. Oh, he got his third shot in as well, but he's burned all 3 rounds. As you know, you get much better DPM if you only fired 2. But he had to burn all 3 because otherwise he wasn't going to get that next shot off against the Barask who'd run to cover. Okay, he's headed back to the cap for the moment. No, I think he perceives there might be a problem because the enemy is coming through the Western Pass really quickly. Not enough guys went in that direction. We've got a Star 1 and E50 on the corner, and up here we've got a Barask holding the line against the enemy. We've lost the Star 1. The E50's on the corner. He should be able to stop some of them, and we can fight with the Barask to try and do some damage. Just need to pick the right spot to get some damage on these guys. Don't want to get back behind the Barask. If he starts moving back, we have to move back as well. He got the first one, it didn't pen, that one did, and now the Barask is pulling back, so we can't block him. And we did get spotted. He only fired 2, so we got a good reload. The maximum reload, or fastest reload, is with just 2 shells really, rather than just burning 1 and let it reload. Much better. Nice shot, takes out the Super Pershing. You saw how tough they were in a video a couple of days ago. Really tough armour at the front, but he just put a 90mm straight through them. And he's doing it with standard ammo. Okay, the ST1's being very careful to stay below the cliff. Unfortunately, the enemy's getting very close to our left. He just took out an LT432. You've got to worry about the treble 7.2. Getting around into the 46. Oh, he fired the second one, and he got that one as well. Here's that treble 7 version 2. Now, he can harass this guy. I wouldn't go over the edge because that Star 1 said, oh, the Barask has decided to do it. Yep, and he got the kill. Now, can he get the kill on the SD1 as well? Waiting for the second shell. Oh, it ricocheted off. But the kill shot came in from who got it? Well, it was the E50 actually. Okay, well, he did a great job there, holding the line with the Barask. The Waffenträger's going into an ambush position. I think that SlyMeerkat's decided to do the same. because it really does confuse the enemy. If you've got multiple shots coming in from different directions, you can't work out where the enemy is. He's knocked down a number of trees over there. He's just laying the ground just in case he needs to retreat. On this map, the best place to defend the cat from is right up on top of this hill, funnily enough. I think you saw that in the game with the Super Pershing the other day. You can get huge amounts of damage on the enemy when they're trying to get up the cliff towards you and they just can't get up in time. We rammed the enemy ST1. Okay, he's got 3 shells in the breach now. There's supposedly Carnarvon X around the corner. Action 10 rather. Hello! That's 1. 2. Now, use the wreck. Use the wreck. Use the wreck. Good. 3 gets into the lower plates. Now, it's not going to be so long. Oh, the kill shot came in. And it was the Barask who got the kill. So we don't have to worry about that. But we did pick up the hit points, which is very, very useful indeed. He's now up to 2.7k. Moves around the rock. Nice. He's telling the Borsig to pull back. Yet there's still enemy to kill and they're down on the ice road. In fact, there's a Lurva down there and a T-26E5 Patriot, the upgraded version of the Pershing. Okay, Lurva. Should be easy. Didn't get that one in. Go for the sides. Yes, he got the next one. He's going for the top. I'd say go for the hull. The hull's much easier to pen. No, he tried to get through the cupola. He was trying to be very accurate. The cupola is a penetration point, but the hull is much easier to pen. He's going to go up high now. That's a good move as well because you could shoot down on them. Their top armour is much weaker than the actual hull armour or the turret. And so if a shell comes down on top, they're going to take the max damage. Or not, at least they'll get damaged rather. They won't, you won't suffer a shield not penetrated. Okay, getting a better position on that Barask. Okay, he's been spotted, so watch out because the Progetto doesn't have much in the way of armour. It certainly doesn't react well to 105mm shells from a Barask. And that guy's got very low hit points and he's gone. So that threat's gone. It's now 4 versus 4. Well, that's a little more equal. But I think they've got the advantage because remember, they've still got the Progetto. The Patriot's come up and he's nearly full health. Ouch. Well, not quite, but close. There's the Striv. Nice! Go for it. Yes, and again. Yes! 3 good hits. So the good thing about this tank is you can do 720 hit points of burst damage fairly quickly. It's also a fairly fast tank. Oh, don't do that! Wow, he tracked himself there. He tried to turn just as he was coming down and he almost tracked, well, he did track himself, but he almost damaged himself. We've now got an SU-130PM just around the corner. The E-50's going in for the kill. The SU-130PM won't realise there's 2 vehicles until he sees us, and then he'll realise, oops, I've made a mistake. Yep, you've made a mistake, Sunshine, and you're toast! You are now toast. You're out the game. So that's another kill. 5 kills now for Sly. He's got up to just under 4k of damage. And the E-50 said thank you. Okay, he's just hovering here for the moment. Okay, we've got the Patriot, the Lurva, and the Striv 103. That's all they've got left. The 103 is basically, I think he's a one-shot. The Lurva's, oh, the Lurva's a 2-shot, I think. It looks like a 2-shot to me. And the Super Patriot, last time we saw him, had about 74% of his health. That would take quite a few shots to get rid of. But remember, we've got 4 guys on our team now. He's leaning over the edge. Oh, he gets the Patriot with 1 round. Our teammates must have done a really good job. And that's now Top Gun. He can take the Lurva. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, and he took a round, unfortunately, but he tries to get the third round in. He was having difficulty trying to get back up off the cliff. Yeah, he took a round from 2 rounds. One from the lurver, one from the Progetto. The lurver's gone, which now means the Striv is the last one. And we're loaded. One shot in. He's trying to drown himself. What a coward. Fight until you've got your last breath. And do what Khan did. Spit your last breath at them. And he's drowned. So it's a victory. Well done, SlyMeerkat. I misquoted Khan in that last moment. It's for hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. And it's an ace tanker for SlyMeerkat with the Progetto M35 Mod 46. Very difficult to get an ace on this tank because the standard is incredibly high. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10. He also managed to get a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a Leather Slaves medal for taking down 2 enemy tanks with a medium tank, and they have to be at least 1 tier higher than his, as well as the Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and also a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. What a great game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage was 4,502 hit points, and it went to Sly. Unfortunately, he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't get the high caliber. The second highest damage, 3,961, went to the E50. And the third highest damage in the game actually went to the SU-130PM on the enemy team, 2,693. When it came to kills, the highest number went to Sly, again 6 kills for him. The only next person was the E50, the Brask, the Patton on the enemy team, the M46 Patton, the Object Travel 7 version 2, the Lurver, and the SU-130PM all got 2 kills each. But when it came to base XP, he's got that one as well, so he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,482 base experience points, 1,061 went to the E50, and those were the only 2 players who managed to get over 1,000. The next highest being the Batchat Brask, who managed 892. We can see that Sly managed to fire 31 rounds, got 29 direct hits and 22 penetrations. Few of his rounds didn't penetrate. I thought he would get that Lurver if he actually fired down. He did get 1 round to penetrate, but he couldn't get the other ones to. And that's surprising for me because I thought that the top of the Lurver was very easy to penetrate so long as you were firing down on him. 4,502 hit points of damage, of which 714 were at more than 300 meters. 4 hits received from the enemy, all 4 penetrators. I said the armor on this tank is negligible. It's 60 millimeters at the front of the hull. It's 80 millimeters at the front of the turret. If you hit anywhere else, it's more than likely going to go straight through, unfortunately, unless of course it hits the tracks. 12 enemy vehicles were damaged, 6 were killed, 55 hit points of damage assistance. 78,273 credits from a premium accounts, 58,705 from personal reserves, 35,223 credits battle payments, total of 211,338 credits altogether. After repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he actually came away with 121,648 credits profit. 1,482 XP, 5,558 for completing a mission, and 222 for this being a premium vehicle. He took away 8,003 experience points altogether. Yes, it's a fantastic tank. I'm not sure if this is his first ace, but I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. And I'm sure that Sly will confirm it. But what a day to actually get it. The day before your birthday, you get a win like this. And so we're putting the video out extra quick. So this one will be going up today, sometime in about 5 or 6 hours time. I think I'll probably get it up by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Or is it 6 hours? No, that would be about 8 hours time. Yes, because it's still early in the morning. It's just gone, well, it's gone 4 in the morning at the moment. Yes, I know, I'm recording these very, very late at night. I've got very patient neighbours, I must admit, but yes, it's much easier to get these replays done at night because there's no noises outside the apartment block. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you and happy birthday to SlyMeerkat. And yeah, thanks for sending in this replay so quickly, because it's a really great battle. It shows that you can do a lot of damage in a tier 8 tank in a tier 9 game. At least I think it was the tier 9 game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, I think it was, because there was a Striv 1030 in the game, and that is a tier 9 tank. Thanks for watching.